Hello, managers. Today I'm with another point to you. It's about written communication. If you communicate to your team in written form than verbal, you will have lots of benefits. In verbal communication, you are communicating your team many times. Every time you are communicating them, but your communication is ineffective. You are communicating your team 2, 3, 4 times, but still many are making the same mistakes. Why? Because you are using verbal communication. Compared to verbal, if you use written communication, you will have lots of benefits. Now, if you use written communication, you can use written communication as a permanent record or evidence. Sometimes you write letters or you write memos to your team. Each and every individual is signing your letter. So whatever happens tomorrow, you can take out that letter as an evidence. And you can show to your team that this is the evidence you have signed. You have confirmed what I have said. So this means that you are informed, so next time you have to be careful. But in verbal communication, you cannot show or you cannot use verbal communication as evidence, as a record. So what written communication is, written communication is a permanent record. It records the complete activities within the business. Whatever happens in your business is available with you in written form. Whatever incoming messages or incoming emails or outgoing letters, incoming letters, all are saved with the management. Anytime there is need for checking or for confirmation or for evidence, so you can easily go back, you can take out that email, you can take out that letter, and you can easily use that letter as the evidence. Now, anytime you're writing a letter, you must have proper logo, letterhead, or a proper explanation of that organization should be there. And the respective signature, the one who is communicating, should sign there. Their signature is very important. So whenever you have logo, you have the name of the company, you have proper letterhead papers, you have proper signature there, this is considered as a formal communication to your team. Your team will trust, will believe more, and they will take this one a serious way. They will take it serious. But if you are communicating verbally, so they may or may not take that serious. Another point which is very important in verbal conversation, in verbal communication, whenever you're speaking, so you make some mistakes, you cannot revise that. Whatever you said, so it is said. You cannot bring minor changes. You cannot change the words. Whatever you said, so that's said. But in written communication, you can print out first draft. You can check out, this word is not right, this letter is not right. Come on, bring changes and print it again. You print that one again. Again, you have some mistakes. So you can take out multiple drafts of that single letter. And when you are completely confirmed, and then you are printing it out, and then you are sending to your employees. So in written communication, you can bring lots of changes. You can read that. You can easily check that, whether that's right or not, whether this word is okay for my team or not, whether they are right with this or not, or is this an effective or emphatic communication or not. This is imperative. What type of communication I'm writing? Am I communicating them in a serious way, in a harsh way, in a soft way? So you can easily confirm what you are planning to say to your team, and then after that you are signing it and you are giving it to the team. So written communication can be revised, can be checked, can be confirmed, can be finalized, and then you can give it to your employees. But in verbal communication, whatever you say cannot be repeated. At last, I should say that sometimes you may have experienced, as a manager, you tell something to your team, so your team is not entrusted with that. Actually, whatever you said to them is not wrong, but your personality matters. They are not okay with your personality. They don't want to listen from your side. So here, the tone, the personality, the behavior, the activities, the appearance, the influence, the impression, the way of communicating, the words, everything matters. So for such type of managers, written communication is a great assistance. They can use written communication as a great support within the business. You can communicate your team in written form in a very easy way. Everyone can be informed in the best way. Another point, I should say, in written communication, sometimes you may have experienced, you tell one thing to your team for the first time, and then you tell the same thing, then you tell another thing. So you are telling one thing 3-4 times to your team, but still you may face to some employees, and they will say that we are not informed. Here, this is called actually communication breakdown. It means that whatever you said was transferred to few people, and after few people, the message was lost. The president is sending a message to the ministers, and ministers are sending messages to the directors, and then the officers, and then few public is also informed. But after that, much of the gap is felt in the population. Most of the people are not informed. But whenever you use a written communication and you tell everyone that this is what I have said, you sign it by each and every employee. So this means that everyone is informed. You understood that everyone received my message and everyone understood what I have said to them. So you are confirmed, and then you can easily go accordingly. So after this, what I'm advising you is that prefer written communication than verbal. You will be in safe side.